Narrated by Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him said, "My heirs will not inherit a dinar or a dirham, i.e. money, for whatever I leave, excluding the adequate support of my wives and the wages of my employees, is given in charity." Narrated by Ibn Umar. When Umar founded an endowment, he stipulated that its administrator could eat from it and also feed his friend on the condition that he would not store anything for himself from it. Abu Abdurrahman narrated. When Uthman, may Allah be pleased with him, was circled by the rebels, he looked upon them from above and said, "I ask you by Allah, I ask nobody but the companions of the Prophet peace be upon him, don't you know that Allah's Messenger peace be upon him said, whoever will buy and dig the well of Ruma will be granted paradise, and I bought and dug it. Don't you know that he peace be upon him said, whoever equipped the army of Yusra, i.e., Tabuk's Ghazwa, will be granted paradise, and I equipped it." They attested whatever he said. When Umar founded his endowment, he said, its administrator can eat from it. The management of the endowment can be taken over by the founder himself or any other person, for both cases are permissible. Narrated by Anas. The Prophet peace be upon him said, at the time of building the mosque, O Bani and Najjar, suggest to me a price for your garden. They replied, we do not ask its price except from Allah. Ibn Abbas said, a man from the tribe of Bani Sam went out in the company of Tamim ad-Dari and Adi bin Bada. The man of Bani Sam died in a land where there was no Muslim. When Tamim and Adi returned conveying the property of the deceased, they claimed that they had lost a silver bowl with gold engraving. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him made them take an oath, to confirm their claim, and then the bowl was found in Makkah with some people who claimed that they had bought it from Tamim and Adu. Then two witnesses from the relatives of the deceased got up and swore that their witnesses were more valid than the witnesses of Adi and Tamim, and that the bowl belonged to their deceased fellow. So, this verse was revealed in connection with this case, O you who believe. When death approached any of you, Surah 5 verse 106. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah al-Ansari. My father was martyred on the day of the Ghazwa of Uhud and left 6 daughters and some debts to be paid. When the time of plucking the date fruits came, I went to Allah's Messenger peace be upon him and said, O Allah's Apostle peace be upon him. You know that my father was martyred on Uhud's day and owed much debt, and I wish that the creditors would see you. The Prophet peace be upon him said, go and collect the various kinds of dates and place them separately in heaps. I did accordingly and called him. On seeing him, the creditors started claiming their rights pressingly at that time. When the Prophet peace be upon him saw how they behaved, he went round the biggest heap for 3 times and sat over it and said, call your companions, i.e. the creditors. Then he kept on measuring and giving them, till Allah cleared all my father's debts. By Allah, it would have pleased me that Allah would clear the debts of my father even though I had not taken a single date to my sisters. But by Allah, all the heaps were complete, as they were, and I looked at the heap where Allah's Messenger peace be upon him was sitting and noticed as if not a single date had been taken thereof.